Hello, I'm Samson Crouppen.
And I'm Tiffany Haddish.
And welcome to The Newz. With a Z.
Yeah. This week in the news, Pastor Eddie Long has a lawsuit that's been filed against him for sexual coercion. That's right, he is trying to do it to the little boys. Now, I think it's completely inappropriate that he would use the Bible to convince young teenage boys to do it to him.
I mean, these are teenage boys, big husky 18-year-olds that the man is having suck his dick for God.
And he using his pastor powers to convince them that it's okay to suck a man's dick.
I agree, Tiff. I'm so sick of seeing people use religion to get their dick sucked, okay?
This is very wrong, but he is in Atlanta, which is down low capital of the world, so I could understand. But at the same time, why don't he just be the gay pastor?
I'm sick of this topic. Long, you're going down on a dick in prison. Holla!
That's gonna be for real.
In international news, a woman from Manila gave birth to a baby on an airplane and then threw it in the trash. What is up with people throwing babies in the trash?
You went Manila, bitch. Drop that baby off at a pharmacy.
Yeah.
Somebody will take care of it.
Yeah, or at least put it on the cocktail cart, and as it goes through the aisle, maybe somebody will take the fucking baby.
So people are writing in asking about where is Bin Laden?
Good question. Tiff, why can't we find Bin Laden? Can somebody explain that to me? The man who's responsible for all this anger, all this war, and he's hiding in a fucking cave. We can't find him in a cave? They can find my penis in Jerusalem if they want to. Why can't they find Bin Laden? Tiff, tell me this.
I'll tell you where Bin Laden is. He's in Compton, selling fruit on the corner, disguised as a Mexican. Thanks, I appreciate it. I've been eating on it through the commercial break. So good, the fruit is so good.
And now in sports news, a female reporter, Inez Sanz, quoting herself as being the hottest reporter in sports, is now having a problem with the New York Jets, saying they sexually harassed her by throwing a football in her direction. But let me just tell you a little backstory. She was dressed up as a whore, okay? You dress up as a whore, these young football players who have a lot of money are going to want to treat you like a whore. We now are going to go down to R.T. Steckel, who is live in New York. R.T.?
Thank you very much, Samson. R.T. Steckel reporting live from the New York Jets locker room. There's been many reports about Inez Sanz being sexually harassed in the New York Jets locker room.
RT.
Let me just tell you something. This is a professional business, and if you can't handle it, you should not be in a locker room. You might see some things that you don't want to see in a locker room.
RT, I thought you was white. Look at that.
Thank you, Tiffany. I have been doing my penis stretching exercises.
Call me later.
Oh my God. I can smell that through the camera.
Samson, you should have seen what Inez was wearing today. She looked fine as hell. That's why I'm actually in the bathroom. I'm not about to drop the kids off. I'm about to rub one out. For sports news, I'm R.T. Steckel. Back to you.
Dang.
Wow, dang. Dang.
Yes, well, I'm part Indian.
Now it's time for Movies We Haven't Seen.
The first movie that I haven't seen is Easy A. This movie is starring a white girl, of course. I don't know what her name is and don't really care. Now, I feel like it's a documentary about when I was in high school about what white girls do, because aren't all white girls Easy A?
Yeah, they are, Tiff.
I would have to say I would go see this movie, only because you see a white woman in her natural habitat in the beginning stages of her hoeing process.
Alright, in the movie I reviewed that I did not see was I'm Still Here with Joaquin Phoenix. This is a mockumentary with Joaquin Phoenix acting like a big, fat, bloated Jim Morrison drug addict.
Yep.
I mean, your brother dies of a drug overdose, and you decide to honor his memoriam by making a movie about you being a drug addict, okay?
Hell nah.
That movie sucked. Do not go see that movie. Don't bootleg it. Don't blockbuster it. Don't see it on stolen cable. Holler.
The next movie that I haven't seen is Wall Street. This movie is starring Shia LaBeouf from Transformers, How You Doing, Sha-Sha? And also Michael Douglas. Now, if Michael Douglas is getting naked in this movie, I do not want to see it, okay? I would love to get back in the time machine and travel back to the 80s and see him in Romancing the Stone butt naked. Now, that's what I want to see. But not now. I don't know how Catherine Zeta-Jones does it. I don't know how she does it.
Well, that's all for today, folks. I'm Samson Crouppen.
And I'm Tiffany Haddish.
And remember, don't sleep on the
news.
The News is brought to you by Tampax Tampons. Nothing says your vagina's bleeding like Tampax.